She is the first woman of color in her role at Employ Milwaukee and one of the Titan 100 2023 honorees.
Deanna Gutierrez spoke with her about leadership and perseverance in a role dominated by men.
I always knew I wanted to work with people. I tell people all the time, your path in your professional pathway, it's not straight.
Milwaukee native Shaitania Brown started her career as a probation parole agent, but she told me she wanted to impact the community in a different way.
I wanted to be on the prevention side, whatever I could do to help people not go that way, or if they did go that way, get a second chance to get a do-over.
So when the opportunity opened up to become president and CEO of Employ Milwaukee, an organization dedicated to local workforce development activities, applying for it was a no-brainer. However, it was a tough task.
There was all kind of negative Neds and Nancys all in my ear trying to tell me otherwise. But I had my mindset. I was not trying to play into what I believe they wanted. I was giving them my authentic self. And if they wanted my authentic self, then they would choose me. And I was chosen.
Brown was set to start in March of 2020, just weeks before Milwaukee and the world shut down. Millions faced layoffs and uncertain futures at the start of the pandemic, but Employ Milwaukee never took a day off.
Unfortunately, people were still looking for jobs and because they couldn't access their unemployment insurance.
Not only is Shaitania Brown the first African-American president and CEO of Employ Milwaukee, she's also the first female, and she tells me despite the pressure and the challenges, the most rewarding part about this job is the trust coming from her employees.
I had a team who was supporting and backing me, and they were like, Ms. Brown, whatever you say, we see the vision and we're gonna help you, fulfill that vision. And they've been with me every step of the way.
Brown's leadership and teamwork is why she was recognized as one of the most accomplished business leaders in the state of Wisconsin. The Titan 100 honor came as a surprise.
That's awesome to know that I'm having impact to people outside of, my doors here.
What does leadership mean to you?
Even when, things look like there is no hope, being able to still maintain hope and driving to try and make change happen.
Deanna Gutierrez reporting. Brown says Employ Milwaukee is working on new initiatives on both the youth and adult sides, and those will roll out this year. In the meantime, she is preparing for her doctorate at the Cardinal Stritch University right now. She's in that dissertation phase, so good luck to her.